The air hung heavy and cold, a palpable presence that seemed to seep into the bones of anyone who dared to walk these streets. The mist curled around the corners, wrapping the city in a shroud of mystery and foreboding. A low hum vibrated through the metal grating beneath her boots, a constant reminder of the city's industrial heart that never slept. The sound was both a comfort and a warning, a sign of life and a signal of danger lurking in the shadows. This was Neo-Kira after dark, a city that transformed when the sun dipped below the horizon. The daytime hustle gave way to a different kind of energy, one that thrived in the cover of night. The cityscape was a sprawling network of towering structures, steel and neon piercing a sky eternally cloaked in twilight. Each building seemed to reach for the heavens, their lights flickering like stars in a man-made constellation. Rain, a constant drizzle, painted the alleyways in shades of gray and grime. The water pooled in the cracks of the pavement, reflecting the neon lights above and creating a mosaic of color in the otherwise monochrome world. Above, holographic advertisements flickered, their vibrant colors a stark contrast to the city's desolate beauty. These digital billboards promised a better life, a brighter future, but their messages felt hollow against the backdrop of decay. Sounds echoed strangely in the oppressive silence, distant sirens, the rhythmic drip of water, the faint thrumming of illegal energy grids powering hidden dens. Each sound told a story, a fragment of the city's complex and often dark narrative. This was a city of secrets, whispering tales of rebellion and loss. Every corner held a memory, every shadow a hidden truth, waiting to be uncovered by those brave enough to seek it. A city haunted by its past, forever touched by the tragedy of the sonic eclipse. The event had left an indelible mark, a scar that the city bore with a mix of pride and sorrow. It was a reminder of what had been lost and a testament to the resilience of those who remained. Mira Kale adjusted the headphones, her fingers moving with practiced ease. She was a shadow in the urban jungle, her movements fluid and silent. Her sanctuary, a cluttered workshop tucked away in the forgotten corners of Sector 7, was her haven. Here, amidst a symphony of wires, circuits, and blinking LEDs, she challenged the boundaries of sound. Mira was an audio engineer, a master of frequencies, but her true passion lay in the forbidden hacking into government-controlled airwaves, seeking whispers of truth beneath layers of static and propaganda. A high-pitched whine pierced the usual hum of white noise. Mira's head snapped up, her eyes scanning the complex waveforms displayed on her monitor. This was no ordinary interference, it was a signal, faint but distinct, pulsating at the very edge of the audible spectrum. A government alert flashed across her screen, a stark warning against unauthorized signal interception. But Mira was already captivated. This was the frequency below, the realm of subsonic sound, a forbidden territory rumored to hold remnants of lost memories. This was the key to unlocking the secrets of the sonic eclipse. Following the signal's trail, Mira found herself drawn to the desolate wastelands of Sector 9, a quarantine zone deemed uninhabitable since the disaster. Armed with her custom-built sonic decoder and a heart pounding with a mixture of trepidation and anticipation, she descended into the depths of the city. An echoing silence greeted her. Dust motes danced in the pale light filtering through cracks in the crumbling concrete. As she ventured deeper, fragments of memory flickered through her mind, distorted images of a chaotic cityscape, a deafening cacophony, and a chilling silence that followed. The sonic eclipse. The signal led her to a hidden chamber, its entrance concealed behind a collapsed wall. Inside, a pulsating orb of energy, humming in sync with the subsonic frequency, dominated the space. This was a resonator node, a relic from the past, capable of amplifying and transmitting subsonic waves. As Mira activated the node, a wave of disjointed sounds and images flooded her senses. It was a corrupted message, fragmented and distorted, but undeniably familiar. It spoke of a conspiracy, of a truth buried beneath layers of lies, and of a father's desperate plea. Section 6, The Ghost in the Machine. A distorted voice crackled through the node's speakers. Mira, find Davin Voss. A name emerged from the static, a flicker of recognition in the depths of Mira's mind. She had heard that name before in whispers and fragmented conversations. It was a name that carried weight, a name that was both a key and a lock. Davin Voss, a name whispered in hushed tones, a figure shrouded in mystery, a ghost in the machine. He was more than just a name. He was a legend, a myth that had taken root in the digital underworld. Davin was a digital phantom, a renowned hacker who vanished after the sonic eclipse. His disappearance was as sudden as it was complete, leaving behind a trail of questions and half-truths. He was a master of the digital realm, a puppeteer who could manipulate the very fabric of the cyber world. He was also the architect of Neo-Kira's sonic grid, the very infrastructure that had malfunctioned, plunging the city into chaos. The grid was his masterpiece, a symphony of technology and sound that had once been the pride of the city. But now, it was a broken melody, a testament to his genius and his downfall. But more importantly, he was a close friend of her father's. Their bond was forged in the fires of rebellion and innovation, a partnership that had shaped the very foundations of Neo-Kira. To Mira, finding Davin was not just a mission, it was a journey into her own past, a quest to uncover the truths that had been buried in the sands of time. Section 7, Fragments of a Buried Past. Mira sought out Davin, drawn to his digital hideout by the shared thread of the past. She had heard whispers of his existence, a ghost in the machine, a man who had vanished from the physical world but thrived in the digital one. Her journey through the neon-lit streets of the city was fraught with danger, but her determination was unwavering. She knew that Davin held the key to unlocking the mysteries that haunted her. Davin, a digital ghost, existed only within the labyrinthine depths of the city's data streams. His presence was felt in the flicker of screens, the hum of servers, and the whispers of encrypted messages. He had become a part of the city's digital fabric, an enigma that few could comprehend. Mira's arrival was both a surprise and a challenge to his isolated existence. He greeted Mira with a wary curiosity, his voice a synthesized echo resonating with an undercurrent of shared loss. Their conversation was a dance of guarded words and unspoken truths, each probing the other's intentions. Mira's questions were met with cryptic answers, but she could sense the depth of his knowledge and the weight of his sorrow. They pieced together fragments of memory like shards of a shattered mirror, each reflecting a distorted image of the truth. The process was painstaking, each fragment a clue to the larger puzzle. Mira's memories were clouded by time and trauma, but Davin's digital archives provided a clearer picture. Together, they began to reconstruct the events that had led to the present. The sonic eclipse was no accident. It was a cataclysmic event that had reshaped the world, leaving scars that had yet to heal. The truth behind it was buried beneath layers of deception and conspiracy, but Mira and Davin were determined to uncover it. They knew that the answers they sought were hidden in the darkest corners of the digital realm. It was a deliberate act, a catastrophic symphony orchestrated to silence dissenting voices. The perpetrators had gone to great lengths to cover their tracks, but the digital footprints remained. Mira and Davin followed these traces, each step bringing them closer to the truth. The city's chaos was a testament to the power of those who sought to control it, but it also revealed their vulnerabilities. And at the heart of it all stood Mira's father. His involvement was a revelation that shook Mira to her core. The man she had idolized was now a central figure in the very conspiracy she sought to unravel. The photograph she held was a reminder of the man he once was, but the memorial stood as a symbol of the secrets he had taken to his grave. Mira's quest for truth was now deeply personal, and she was more determined than ever to uncover the full story. Section 8. When Memories Resurface. As Mira delved deeper into the mystery, her own latent memories began to stir. Flashes of a life she had long forgotten, a childhood shattered by the sonic eclipse, resurfaced. The distorted soundscape of the disaster, once a source of terror, now held a haunting familiarity. The node acted as a conduit, amplifying not just the subsonic frequencies but also Mira's own connection to the past. Her voice, once hesitant and unsure, now resonated with a newfound strength, tinged with an echo of the subsonic frequencies. Section 9. The Echo Awakens. The episode concluded with a chilling revelation. The memory vision of Mira's father, his face etched with desperation, warned of a dormant program embedded within the city's sonic grid. A program designed to rewrite memories to control the very fabric of reality, a program called Echo. And as the resonator node pulsed with renewed energy, a message clear and strong reverberated through the chamber. Echo Phase 1 activated. The truth was out there, buried beneath layers of sonic manipulation. The fight for Neo Kira's memories had begun.